In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this wood plaque to display vinyl sticker art. This particular sticker I got from Redbubble. I have a store there, and I also have a video about some of the products I have for sale there. But it's a 3/4 inch plywood back that I've painted white, and I've routed in this notch to hang on a screw or nail. So stay through to the end of the video. You'll get to see how I made this and how it looks hung on a wall. So the tools you're going to need for this project are, of course, PPE. You're also going to need a jigsaw. That's pretty important. I'm using a router and plunge router attachment. You can skip that and use some mounting hardware. And also it's going to be pretty important to have a random orbital sander or another sander to get that plywood face very smooth, because any little ripples that you don't sand out are going to show through that vinyl sticker. And also just a tape measure, scissors, and a pencil, and of course your sticker that you're going to make a plaque for. So the first step is to take your sticker, and we're going to want to cut out the outline that we're going to want to make in wood. Now that we have the sticker cut out, we're going to trace it onto our wood. I happen to be using a 3/4 inch piece of plywood, but you can use a solid board of hardwood or any other plywood, or even MDF. And now we're going to cut out our outline. So we're halfway done. The piece of plywood I've got, it's kind of splintering out, so I'm going to go ahead and score with a box cutter the other side to see if that helps. So here we have it cut out with the jigsaw. As you can see, this is the first side. And I did have a sharp blade, but for whatever reason it tore out there. And with this project, I want both sides clean. But after scoring the other edge, that worked a lot. So you may want to go ahead and do that on yours. And now we're going to sand this surface smooth. And we're also going to clean up the edges with some hand sanding. So I have a little bit more sanding to do, and then I'm going to fill in these tear outs. And then the next step will be using my router, and I'm going to put a keyhole router in the back here, and that's how I'm going to hang it. If you don't have a router, you can also just put a little bit of mounting hardware. Now the next step is figuring out how you're going to mount this to a wall. You could just use a simple piece of picture frame hardware, but in this case what I've done is I've marked a hole on the center and the height that I want it to hang from, and I'm going to be using a keyhole router bit, and that will make a little groove to hang on the back of a nail or screw head. So now we're ready for the first coat of paint. I'm going to be using a satin white to try to match the background of the sticker. After a couple coats on the front, it's looking pretty smooth. Now we'll get paint on the backside. Okay, now that the back is dry, I'm going to take this inside and I'm going to attach the sticker. So here we have the painted wood plaque, and we've got the sticker, and this is going to be a little bit tricky because we're only going to have one shot at this. So what we're going to want to do is just expose this edge, and we'll use this edge to line up the sticker and then peel the rest of the back off once we have it attached to the board. So here I have this folded back. Now you want to make sure you don't let this touch the board till you're ready. Now that we have the base firmly attached, we can peel back the rest of the sticker. Once you've worked out any wrinkles or air bubbles, you're done. Now it's ready to hang on a wall. Here we are again with the finished project. I hope you've been able to follow along, and I hope this has inspired you to make your own wood plaques to back vinyl sticker art with. It's a great way to dress up a wall in your bedroom, or your Lego building room, or your home office. It's been a fun project. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and until next time, keep building.